Oh, hell yeah.
One time I slipped, and it was fucking big king, man. He fucking caught my fingers in the fucking line, dude. Like, it went through like 3 fingers, dude, and he was just hammering it.
Hammering it.
About ripped my fingers off.
Dude, look at them fish. Boom.
A brown whitefish.
Dude, look at
otherwise
that
known
fucking-
as the Menominee.
It's a beautiful fish,
We call
man.
them tubers.
That's a beautiful fish. The old tuber.
Believe it or not, that's a decent one.
It is, too. Dude, it gave me a good fight. I was impressed. I want to put something on and try and catch some more when they show up like that. Like a wax worm with just a hook or something.
That bobber down. Put it in this hole.
With the waxy? I should. Try and get this set up here. There we go. Oh, I did. Yeah, I put my big jig on. Just because we kept seeing all them splake. I thought maybe a little something more aggressive. This is that jig I caught all them perch on now. I think there's a tuber down there right now. See if we can keep them interested until you get a waxy bowl. We might have to open a different container. There's one here, a deflated one. Deflate gate. Yeah, we got robbed on our wiggler, or wax worms this morning. Absolutely robbed. Somebody down there even look at the big jumbos we're trying to catch here. We're trying. And some yo-ho coho salmon. Heck yeah. We should take a walk outside at some point. Oh yeah, you gotta straighten that line. It's got a little twist in it from the minnows. I wish we could have got some minnows today, boy. There it goes sinking. It's funny, like you see that wax worm on there. Super crazy. What's happening, Abigail? Or Abby? Yeah, Abby. Sorry. We're trying to catch some fish here. We got some nice perch. Getting some nice perch. It's coming along. My number one, you are. And we're getting some cohos too. Bonus cohos. We're just here for the perch. We'll take those anytime though. Take those buggers anytime. Oh, I forgot to tell you too. Look at this bugger. The round whitefish, or Menominee. It's my first one I ever caught. So pumped. My buddy gave me the one he caught yesterday, so I got that cleaned up. We're gonna eat these babies tonight. I cannot wait. I love whitefish. Never ate a Menominee though. Smells like the same kind of fish. It's been pretty slow the last 40 minutes. But I got a feeling we're gonna get a run. It's prime time morning for the perch to show up. Plus the
pack of coals would be nice.
plus the captain's got me on the spot here. Another pack of cohos would be real nice. They've been hard to come by this year, or the last few weeks. Real spotty. It's one of our favorite things to fish for here too, so frustrating to say the least. Good thing you know how to perch jerk out here. See the pile there. Not too shabby. Come on, fish. There we go. There ain't many in that container, is there? We got shorted. Deflate gate.
Inflation on waxworms.
Our waxworms are like half dead. Beta's getting shy around here. Ice fishing season's coming to an end for most people, but we ain't most people.
Still a little meat on the bone.
A lot of meat on the bone here yet. We can work with this. Well, we got a number 2 on there now. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. We're up on Lake Superior. Upper Michigan. Nice catching a little 2-pack of cohos again. Would not be disappointed. Of course, we put that rig down there to see if we can catch some of them anemones, and none show up. Oh, except for this one that just popped up. And I left it up. Pretty nice. It was a perch. Straight up on me like one.
Yeah, might be one.
Come on. Come on. Coming right up. Oh, he's dropping, he's dropping, he's dropping. Come on. One of us gotta capitalize here. Almost looks like something's on that dead stick too. I have a feeling that thing's gonna work at least once.
Perch on it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a dead one. It's on there for perch. Look more like a wiggler.
I know some of them dark ones I thought maybe would look like a wiggler. The deflate gate might even help. We'll get him. Yeah, no kidding, be picking around other people's holes today. I was half tempted to stop at somebody's shack and be like, hey man, will you sell me, a half a dozen minnows or something?
Find out they don't have any.
Exactly. There's none in town here.
Everybody knows you can eat minnows to catch it.
Yeah, they probably have that waxies at most.
You don't need to catch most of this. Get a little lure, lure in a plastic down there. You're really all you need.
Exactly. Oop, what do we got there? Tuber.
I'm sure I could drop a white jig down there, a tungsten man on her. Tiny body.
I think you could. Single egg or something. Perch moles are so small, I think they'd Damn near choked down a salmon egg. I'll give him a brown trout egg and like die. You ever see brown eggs? They're huge, eh?
Yeah.
Never caught a hen.
No?
Not during the spawn.
Never catch a big one. That's probably where it'll be. Giants are usually the hens.
What's it trying? Probably 15. Come on, fish.
Yeah, that's brown, but he's still moving.
Oh, thanks for the new sub, man. Fish on Entertainment. We are going for perch right now intentionally. That's what we're fishing for. But we're ready for splake or coho salmon too. Or, these Menominees, which are super hard to catch. I caught my first one today. Tiny little whistle mouth. Look at them eyeballs. They can see anything down there. I don't know. 2-pound test, they probably see that too. Fluorocarbon. They're crazy. They smell like a whitefish. Supposedly taste delicious. I'm gonna find out. Oh. And then the chromers. They're always pretty. That's a coho. Lake Superior style. And some jumbo perch. That's what we're going for.
Pretty much one of the only places, besides you can't do this except on Lake Superior.
Yeah, in order to find nice jumbos and then get some salmon.
Yeah.
It's kind of a unique place to be able to do that. Water's gin clear. We can see nice big splake swimming down there when they come in. Anyway, we pull them up to the surface with our jigs, and sometimes we connect. We got a nice one yesterday, my buddy did here. Fishing the 906. Check him out. He's got some good stuff on there. But he is a splake king. I can catch a splake too, it's just usually small. Two keepers.
It is gusty.
Yeah, it is gusty out there today. We wanted to go do some hole hopping and find some more of these perch and not have to sit here and wait for them. But the weather's kind of holding us at bay. It'd be hard to feel anything out there with that wind. Yeah, we had like 20 some people in there. I was like 14 now. Quite a few people watching this morning. Come on, fish. I want to see that big school come through. Or Jackson Cole's out there. Wow, it's getting a little stronger out there. A little snow squall coming in or something. Yeah, like that's gonna sit there. There we go. Need a minute to get this up. No, there ain't no snow. Just a good headwind for the walk back. Straight into the headwind. It's alright, we're only what? Half mile? Maybe a little over.
3/4.
Maybe 3/4 of a mile offshore. We like to go by foot. Just to make it harder. We could travel too easy, there wouldn't be no fish left in the bay. You're looking for a good ice fishing rod? Oh, is that a trout? No, those are salmon. Coho salmon. We got splake and there's steelhead in here. Coaster brook trout occasionally. I've never caught one, but my buddy's caught several over the years. Maybe this spring we'll get some footage of some coasters. He might take me to some secret spots, undisclosed, blindfolded. Good ice fishing rod? What, lightning rod makes a good one, eh?
So does Fenwick.
Fenwick, yeah.
Depends on what
Fenwick.
you're fishing for.
Fenwick makes a good rod. I mean, for jigging, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
For walleyes.
Get them at L&M. Fenwick has nice ones.
Yeah, L&M's got a nice selection. You don't want no Walmart rod or nothing like that. In a pinch, maybe, but be fine for catching bluegills, maybe. I don't even know. I like having good rods for fishing everything.
Mags also makes good rods.
Mags rods, yeah. They're made here in the UP. In Gwyn? Yeah, Gwyn. They're a little pricey, but they're worth it.
They are worth it.
I mean, save up your money and get one good rod at least to start with. You'll enjoy the sensitivity and the ability to fight bigger fish when you do hook up with them. Just get the right, backbone for the type of fish you're going for.
Just get a reel that can hold some line.
Yes, don't get a cheap reel either. Good reel is important. Probably more important than the rod. I ain't got a bunch of expensive stuff either, but you got to get it good enough for what you're doing, for sure. Don't go cheap. Not too cheap.
Yeah, you can make it along mid-grade, mid of the road stuff,
Yeah, middle of the road. You might have to replace your reels, every few years or something if you're rough on them, but you can use them for open water season too. Take them off your ice fishing rod. Double duty. Man, we can't keep heating here today with this wind. It's cold. Oh, I don't want to cook our birds in from there. This one got a little pressure change going on. You see the eyes?
Sees around corners.
This one pulled up a little fast. The eyes popped out on that one. Poor thing. It's alright, it'll eat good.
Boy, it got stale.
Boy, did it ever get stale down here. We ain't even got nothing to chum.
Coho scales.
Oh, I could throw some coho scales down, yeah. Might not hurt. We're such shallow water here. No current. Send those in there. Throw a few scales down there. Get some of these scales off the side. They're a little harder to see. There we go.
Eat something for it. Use this.
Oh, I got my thumb. Oh, shit. Missed the hole. Oh, yeah. Save me time scaling later.
Snail was mingling with his relatives.
Was
A wax one.
The old fish whistle.
Blowed her down there on the bottom.
Is there? Gonna draw some more in here. Hopefully. Scale there. 5 clicks.
lift off.
Oh, lift off. I got a helicopter out there. Something loud.
Yep.
Loud and proud.
Chop. Coast Guard.
We always hear the helicopter out here. Makes me think something.
You can tell how loud it is. It's the Coast Guard.
Yeah. Dude, look at the scales coming down on the graph. Holy smokes. If that doesn't draw in a school of perch, I don't know what will. Oh, I don't know if I should switch up, but I ain't got no fish down there to switch up for. Definitely a helicopter. I think they just like to ride along the coast here. Got something coming in from the right. Disappeared already. Probably a tuber. Come on, fish. Get your act together. Dang, that way.
You're right, man.
Yeah, it's gotta be a monkey riding the helicopters in this weather. Probably wouldn't want to be up there necessarily. Never been in one. Been in a few planes, but
I feel like a helicopter, you might have a chance. It's gonna crash, but a plane, you're not. Not in a commercial plane.
no, you're just gonna burn up.
Like a two-seater Cessna, you can coast into a tree and still live.
Yeah, a lot of them bush pilots survive a lot of plane crashes. Some don't, but a little gusty out there. Oh, got a tuber. Where you at, Perch? Managed to be able to fang them up there for a little bit.
You had fucking
Then
tangle.
freaking splake come in too. After the tangle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We picked up like one or two more fish, and then these two giants come in and scared everything. Ooh. Come on. Right on me. What is that? It's gotta be a perch. Come on, get him. gosh. It's just pressuring us. You gotta be the bag. Come on. He's right on me again. Come on.
Whatever it is.
Is it?
It's looking like a perch.
Is it? I thought it was Perch the way it came up the first time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not doing the hot laps like the Menominee do. God, it's getting warm on the old leg there. Harry, my hands are freezing. Take an extra boot. It's getting kind of sweaty. What's happening, folks? Matt. Cannibal? Maybe? Cannibal. What's up? Adrian, what's happening? Trying to catch some fish here. Marking a few, but it's been slow. Except for the pile of fish, of course, we got already. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hopefully we can keep it up. Oop. Hopefully. Yeah, they're gonna be yummy. Yeah. We got this. These fish are gonna come again. And again. And maybe one more time. I know. Getting sick of waiting for him here.
Stale smell here.
A little too stale. If that wind would just ease back us. Scotch, dude, I would go out there. Doesn't sound like it. I checked the forecast too. It doesn't look like it's gonna give us much of a break. Look, in between gusts, we might be able to catch fish. The thing is, if we find them, and you know they move so dang quick, it doesn't pay to move the shack on top of them, really.
Nope.
I mean, maybe it would, but
Especially it's kind of unproven over there, you know, it's just as good as here. You just gotta find them.
it's just finding them right.
Get on top of them 2-3 times, and that's all you need to limit out.
Mm-hmm.
Catch 25 in one little area, you know.
Exactly. We've done that. Get her 15 and get out.
Our first holes we drove them, like, they're usually right here.
Dude,
There's a thing down there, and we didn't have their shack set up.
We got like 9 of them on the ice before we even get the shack set up. That was great. That was a good day. Did we tag out on trout and salmon that day too? I think we did.
We were like a couple short of 75 or something.
Yeah.
But we could.
Yeah.
I threw back freaking 20.
Yeah, I think we were 3 short of 75. Yeah.
But then limited out, what, 2 other times?
Yeah.
Not day. Andy stayed home. He went up the next day.
Yeah, dude, that was great.
Obliterated him.
Just killed him that day. He bailed on us.
They come out the next day. We didn't do shit.
We
We
did.
got a few.
We did.
We walked over there and got some action.
We did okay, yeah. We got some splake that day, I remember. Coda and I got some splake too. 1 or 2 that day that we capped.
Yep.
North Carolina, what's up? Yeah, we got plenty of ice up here still. We just had a blizzard recently. we we got feet of snow on the ground.
Here comes something big.
Ooh, we got decent fish coming in here, so I'm gonna have to focus. I don't know what it is, but
Whitefish.
it is too. I think
Drive by her.
drive-by white fishing. They're hard to catch.
Yeah, we're not egg fishing.
Yeah, we're not trying for whitefish, but
Predatory fish.
we'd totally take a whitefish if it'll bite, but we're not exactly set up for them. Just lay eggs on the bottom for the most part. I'd rather jig. Settle down, birdie. Come on, fish.
Yeah, you probably struggle if you know, go on one of them charters and it's a slow day and you're not really used to fishing them eggs on the bottom like that.
Exactly.
It might be a long, boring day.
A very boring day. Yeah, if they can't get on the fish that day,
Because if you try
put
to
it off.
jig something, you pretty much defeat the purpose of the spook.
Yeah, look how much they hate when we're jigging. They like to look at the jigging from a distance, and they'll come over to look a little bit. As soon as they get close enough, they get spooked. Then on Lake Michigan, they jig them all the time. It's crazy. South part, though, eh? Green Bay area.
Deep water over there, though. I mean, you don't have to fish the deep. There's more in the deep on the like 80-foot reefs.
Oh, no shit. They're
37
down.
on that charter over there costs us $75.
No kidding.
Your partner fishing this one with you. There's like 14 of us there.
37 of them.
Filled 3 guys limits.
That's a good time. I'd pay that to go catch fish.
That was only the one other guy caught 7, and then somebody had like 3 and 5 and 6, and you know.
Also, not everybody hammered them like you guys.
A couple
did.
guys didn't even catch one.
Are you shitting me?
Out of like, I think 7 of us caught fish, and then the rest of the guys caught like some smelt and some perch.
That's how it goes.
They took off like halfway through the day. They're like, I can't catch, so they took them to a different shack, and the one guy had like a giant smelt, and he was like that. It was
Oh, no kidding. Sick.
Size of that tuber, dude.
Yeah, no kidding. That's like those kids that caught that off the mouth of the harbor back home. It was like 12 1/4 inches or something. It was huge. It looked like that. It looked like that too. Yeah, in the winter. They thought it was a whitefish. I was like, no, it's not a whitefish. Look at the teeth on that thing. I know whistle mouth. Yeah, we've been doing some lives fairly regularly on the weekends for fishing. Once the ice blows out, then we'll do some serious open water fishing. Steelhead when they come up the rivers, oh, it'll be cool. It'll be cool for us for sure. It is just dead down there right now. Even the Menominees are scarce right now.
Yeah.
I think because we got Splake cruising by that we can see. Is it because I changed my jig? I don't know.
Yeah, put the small one back.
I'm gonna go small again. This was a killer. But now it's been kind of dry for me, but the fish aren't down there like they should be. We'll see. Try something else. Go from ashy to classy here.
Yeah.
You still got that buckshot down there? Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
I got plenty of waxies on here I can steal.
A little bit of chartreuse on it.
Oh, it's got guts coming out of it and everything. Is there? Oh yeah, sandwiches. Pastrami.
Two pieces of salmon, a piece of strawberries.
Cheese. There we go. Put that away something smaller.
Your kid was coming.
Oh, more for us. 3 of them. Oh, I'm glad he didn't show up now. Extra food for us.
Sammy and a half now.
Yeah, we thought we caught a break in the weather. Liz, we thought we caught a break in the weather, but it's not. The wind is blowing like 20 some miles an hour outside. So we're not going to be able to sneak out and fish outside the shack right now. It's a little bit of a bummer. But we got some fish. It's been decent fishing this morning, but slowed up real early. I don't think we caught a fish since we went live.
No.
No, we had a bunch of lookers, but no takers. But we got a nice little pile on the floor. Can't beat that.
They'll be coming back.
I used to try and catch a coho for every lake. We're at 15 right now, so we'd be way over our limit. I'm just glad we got 2 cohos this morning. That was nice to see. See the way they chased it too was nice. That one I hooked up with, I seen him race down after it when I dropped it down, and then I see my jig disappear. So I clicked the bail and I reeled it tight on him. Boom, he was on there, dude, instantly. Ooh, that crack. Ooh, you need some O'Keefe. O'Keefe's working hands. I'm telling you.
Butter.
I'm telling you, use that stuff. Stupid waxies won't sink.
Some of them perch you had last time pretty beat up, their fins. I had like 3, 4 of them that looked like they just escaped the jaws of a splake.
You know, I didn't notice any that looked roughed up.
Beat up. Like some of the bigger ones had like really cool, unique fins. What a bony they do too.
Do they?
Yeah. Because they've all been hammered by a pike or a bass.
They're deformed from being attacked.
Yeah.
Especially when there's pike around. I see a lot of wounds on perch.
Yeah.
Back in the day out on Ogon's, I remember perch had a lot of wounds on them from all the big pike that used to be out there.
Dogfish too.
Yeah, they're mean.
Dogfish don't play around. There's some cool fish right now.
We shoot a ton of those with the bows in the summer. Sometimes.
Down there, TJ in our shack, I speared about 30 of them in there in the winter.
In the winter.
Right on the opposite side of the band shell. Or
Okay.
the band shell side, I mean.
Oh yeah.
In that little cove there.
Yep.
He's like right out there in the middle where that weed bed, like right kind of dead center of it.
And they were just schooled up underneath you?
And I took a big pole down there and stirred up some of the weeds so there's like a hole in the middle. But every day you'd see a couple dogfish over there.
Just chilling. Oh, we got a fish coming in, finally. Probably not what we're looking for. Whoa,
Blew right off the screen.
did it take off? Oh, there's another one. Wow, is he shy? fishy. Don't do me like that. Yes. Alright. I gotta stretch here for a second. Whooping my butt. Yeah, the fish don't like this weather either. I agree. We always seem to do better if it's a sunny day out here. Typically. We've had some bummer days on sunny days too at times, but foul weather makes for some foul fishing sometimes. And we can't be mobile in this wind, so that doesn't help. Stephanie, hello. Looks like you had a big fish on your profile pic. Huge fish. I don't know what kind it is, but it looks sweet. Oh, our neighbors are firing up.
Bagging it.
They're bagging it.
It's because they ain't got a pile of fish like that.
No, exactly. We know what can come through here. They're out too deep anyway. They probably didn't even bang a coho. We only had that deuce of them come in, and we put them both on the ice.
Yeah.
Doubled up on them, so that was something we like to do on a regular basis. We even tripled up this year. Fishing 906, had one pull under the armpit and the other one reeling up a coho. Got done with that one, I reeled mine up, and then he finished reeling up the third one. It was a tanker too. Is that the ones we had to let go?
Yep.
Yeah, we had to let them go. We were already at our limit. Still fun. Oh, I need to just grab something to drink. I'm gonna save my sandwich yet for a minute.
Just gonna chop this one.
Oh, that'd be alright. I'll split a Sammy with this.
Go ahead and cut it.
Already blew one of them.
Remind me, I got one of those in my fridge too.
I do? Oops. Oh, yeah. Probably meant to take it fishing.
Sledge. Wow.
Thirsty. It's a nice sled. Doesn't sound great though. Come on, fish. Give us some action here. As soon as we start eating this sandwich is when it's gonna turn on.
Hell's gonna break.
Yep. Dude, this tackle box has cooked a lot of food on top of it. And it had a lot of things split up.
I love a lot of the things on there you probably wouldn't eat off of.
Exactly. Your safety and the safety of others around you.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's a sled. See if we can come up and get him.
He just goes to bed.
Look at him. He's huge.
There's one on.
There's another one.
I got him.
You got him. You got him.
Just grabbed it. It was just sitting there.
Let's see if I can keep
Feels
going.
big, dude. You might have to help me.
Okay, I'm coming.
Get that other rod up.
Alright.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Let me move the heater.
Oh, he just come off. Look me on the ice.
Shit, he did.
The other one's still down there.
Looked in the bag.
Damn it.
Not bad. Not bad. I got it.
That was a big one.
That was a nice one, dude.
Hook me right there's a little piece of like ice that sticks out. He's coming back.
chasing me a little bit. Come on, you bugger.
Dude, it was laying on just sitting there. I see my rod bounce. I picked it up.
The one was on the bottom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was crazy. And that was the big one.
I got some spawn bags. I wonder if I should throw one of them down there. An egg. I got some eggs too.
Do you?
Some plastic ones.
Still? Might work. Oh, that was some fast
Damn, I
action.
should have just tried to get them up. I should have let them. I was just kind of stalling them out until you got over.
I know. Get everything clear and ready to go. Intense. These guys will get some fish.
Yeah.
Good
As
chance.
soon as we were eating that sandwich.
Yep. That was right too. I'm about ready to sit down on my sandwich now. Ooh. Oh, it landed somewhere safe. Intense.
These hooks are so sharp. They just grab the bottom of that ice. See it on there?
Oh yeah. What you got? The buckshot. Pink is good on this lake. For everything, really. Well, that was a pretty nice splake that just got away. Got hooked on the bottom of the ice. Pretty common problem ice fishing, especially with strong fighting fish.
Yeah, it's not the first one we've lost.
No. Coho's can do the same thing. I've even lost perch on the bottom of the ice, especially a freshly drilled hole.
Yeah, the ice down there is pretty jagged.
Mm-hmm. Your hook sometimes will just get pinned in the ice and fish will rip off right away.
That's what you do. You just twist it right off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets intense.
Bastard.
I handle it a little better than I used to.
I sent a few ice rods saying on the shack.
I'll hardly fish with a jigging wrap, just because it's like a pin cushion of hooks, and it gets stuck on the bottom of the hole every time. If they're big walleye and they can swallow it down, fine. But even then, sometimes I lose.
Grab the one we're not jigging. It's crazy.
That was crazy. I've been trying to slow it down sometimes because like they're just staring at it, rolling up. Yeah, they're definitely set. Well, there goes our only neighbor. Oh well. Ooh, that was a good pastrami. Good pastrami sandwich. I don't know if you guys can see the amount of ice that's there. That's pretty thick. We got plenty. And optics. Live scoop. I wish there was a big school of perch down there.
When the fish come in, we'll throw it on there.
Yeah, definitely. And they will come in.
Watch us yank them up one after another.
Yep. There's some other old lives in the past year that are pretty good perch jerkers. Tons of perch. It's not in the sled?
I don't think so. I think it was.
It was added weight.
Weighed about 40 pounds.
It did weigh about 40 pounds.
4 foot by 2 foot rug weighed 40 pounds.
It's only worth carrying if you
You
got
bring
the
it
kid.
with because it's light.
Yeah.
When you leave, it's fucking dead weight.
Oh, it is. It's like
It's waterlogged.
It's like you caught,
Waterlogged vulcanized rubber.
it's like you caught a beaver and you got to take
Yeah.
it back with you or something.
Frozen beaver in your cart.
Yeah. Just for added weight.
My shack was heavy on the way. There was a lot of water in that shack.
Oh my God.
There was probably 2 gallons of water.
Did it leave a puddle in the basement?
Yeah.
I bet it did. We're gonna need a mop bucket down there for that. Oh, come on, wind, just settle down a little bit. I wanna go try and find a perch out there. Our hole should be wide open. From yesterday.
I would always take like goofy camera angles, like a downward shot, and I go put my camera up there and then stick it up like the top of PF, you know? And stick it
Okay.
up there and I'd have the camera here so I could see me going down, but you couldn't see anything else. You could just see me in the water. You couldn't tell where I was fishing at.
No kidding.
It's pretty sweet.
It would work out good, I bet. Yeah, then you can see the hook set now.
There's the bomb round is spilled
Yeah.
around that sheer lot. There's never nobody in there. Never.
There isn't.
Drive that canoe up and down there about 1,000,000 times in a day. Just every pass you catch a fish.
Bass, walleye,
You never know.
pike.
That's a huge pike out there.
And there's some giant perch in there.
There is some huge.
There's a little tuber down there or something. Let's see if I can pound sand down there and get in. Yeah, it's
You ain't banging nothing if you ain't banging
Banging
sand.
sand. It triggers them, dude. Everything races to it. Doesn't mean you're gonna catch them all the time, but they race to it. Come on, McGumbos.
Salmonoid.
Salmonoid would be even better. Can't believe I caught that Coho on this little jig too. That was nice. But I've caught him on the Halleys before, so.
Take a Salmolinus fontinalis.
So, so would I. So would I. It's a Latin term for tuber.
Salmolinus fontinalis.
Oh, that's the brook trout.
Yeah.
Ooh, a coaster. Can you imagine?
Salmolinus ontinalis, I believe this is the.
So if we got a coaster right now, how big does that have to be? 20 inches?
Yeah.
Damn. That's
I
big.
better look. It's been 2 years since I fished for it. The first one I let go because I didn't know if you could even keep them. I didn't think you could. It was like 24. I was like, oh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I probably wouldn't have kept it anyway. But I probably would have mounted it.
Yeah, that would have made a cool mount. What is it, male?
Yeah.
Oh, of course it was. I bet you it looked
Climbed
sweet.
up this rock cliff, dude. I caught a Coho off of it right away. It looked like it was the abyss, dude. And it like had a big like undercut like underneath it.
That's the one you were telling me about,
Dude,
yeah.
It was just you couldn't even see the bottom, you know. And in Lake Superior, you could see the bottom in like 35 feet.
That was the first one you
Bright
ever caught?
sunshine, dude, and it was just like jet blue down there. I was like, what the? I threw a slip pop right on the left, and I just caught another coho. I looked back left, it was gone. I was like, oh, I see my line going underneath that thing. I just reeled down, and I felt, you know,
Oh, for sure.
the
Battle.
because I had like a noodle rod, you know, for that slip pop. Where's Perch at?
I don't know.
Bang them all out here?
I don't think so yet.
Wasn't done yet.
It wasn't done yet. Another,
Tell you what, we took a couple hundred of them when we figured out.
we did.
I've seen another 600 down there before.
Yeah, that's true, dude. We've seen some huge schools. And not that long ago. School I had in yesterday for 15 minutes was pretty nice too. It's classy.
Here we are. Today's tally. It's about 11 o'clock this morning. Lake Superior. Keep at it.
Come on, Blake. It ain't raining or snowing. I think I'd have to put on a pretty big jig. Can't feel anything out there.
How you feel on them?
That's true because it's shallower over that way, isn't it? Yeah.
Put your back to the wind.
Be something to try.
Gotta take them pads with us and sit down. I have them plastic lid covers just for that.
Yeah. To put a knee on.
I've kneeled right in my sled and kicked one.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Be all slop out there.
Just water.
Kneel right in my sled.
Never thought about that one. That's a
Man,
good
I
trick.
flips over the side to do it at hardwood like 10 times because it just gets
All water and slush
when
on
it's the
top.
last ice there, dude. Whatever, all that bug life is on top of the surface. Everything's like a foot underneath the ice. You can bang some
Nice crappie.
giant crappies in there. You guys end up with like a couple big bass throughout the year. There's not like a lot of giant crappies in there, but there's a lot of good eating size.
Good numbers of eaters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, really.
Like a normal night, I catch like 1 or 2 giants, you know. I usually threw them back. And I kept all like 11, 12 inches.
Yeah, throwing back the big females is a good idea. Even the big males. They know what they're doing,
Then that
where they're going.
That bone dog, I let all them 15 inches go. Those are all on my other channel.
Yeah, those are some nice ones.
Too big. Took TJ there one day. It was the first day I built them jaw jackers. So I built like me, Woodsy, him, all the guys. I made everybody one, and Woodsy's only 80. Fucking dude, those jaw jackers were going off, and it was like, and you'd be like, well, what the hell is this? I pick it up, and I'm like, must be a bass or something, you know, like small bass. I get it,
Right.
it was a 15.5-inch crappie, and he caught one like 14, and I caught one like 15 and 3/8. No kidding. I caught like 5 of them that day. We were like between 13 and 15.
I got a 15 and a half back in early 2000s up on 13.
I think I got my biggest one is the only one I've ever caught out. Well, it wasn't Corner Lake, it
chain. Yeah.
There's a big log up there, and I was flipping a white jig because we caught like 100 bass. Then when we went down in like the deeper part of Deep Lake, we caught 3 walleyes. So we put on 1 8-ounce jigs. There's like a log, you can see it down there. I threw it down there, and my jig disappeared. And I said, oh, it was like, right, 15, 3/4. That's what it was. But then I might have caught a bigger one at Boney one day. I probably caught one that was 16. It was massive. I just didn't have nothing to measure it with, so I put it across. That was that one I put across the pan optics. I took a measuring stick afterwards, and I was like, the thing was probably like 7.
Oh my gosh, you're a monster.
I got it's on my UP fish pan.
Get something rolling in from the left. Please let it be a perch. I doubt it, but you never know. Passing me right up. Passing me right up, too. Yeah. Tuber.
I don't see them big fish hovering over anymore.
No, they move. I don't see any fish hovering anywhere. Something underneath it, maybe. Nothing significant.
That's for sure.
Oh, I'm half tempted to go out there, but it's a little gusty.
Yeah, wait a little bit at least.
Mm-hmm. What time we got?
11 something.
11:17. Eastern Standard Time.
I have a fucking hole drilled from yesterday. We shouldn't have to drill one unless we find one that's got fish next to it.
Yeah, that would be the only scenario. Come on, fish.
Just bundle up and toughen up.
Yep. Toughen up, Buttercup. The hands are the only thing that gets cold, really. My eyeballs are so dry from lack of sleep every weekend because of fishing.
I know I get less sleep on the weekends than I do on weekdays.
Oh my gosh.
And I wonder why Monday I'm like, I don't even want to go to work. But I'd go back fishing.
I would go back fishing
And
if
get up earlier again.
Yeah. If I took Monday off, I'd be going fishing. I got a horrible idea of things that need to be done. Fishing being number one.
Examples.
No.
Unless you like fishing.
Do as I say, not as I do. Unless you like fishing, then it'd be alright. Either be good or be good at it. I just happen to be good at it.
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Look at there. Ooh, I got my wax going back. Put that sucker on. Keep it up.
No wax.
Put some wax on it. Ooh, we got a fish pie. Fish pie.
Oh yeah.
Splaker taker. Come on. There's 2 of them. I see another one down there. Come on, buggers.
Yeah, at least go blast some perch our way.
Right? Chase some perch over to us, at the least.
It's coming back.
He is. Low. Another one back there too.
Oh, that's just his shadow, like.
Oh, is it? Okay. Nice one.
I have a real negative attitude today.
Boy, again.
You can't even get them like engaged really. Usually them splake, they always engage, but then they just chase.
And these guys are like real,
They're
real
like,
sluggish.
they're not even engaging.
Well, like I said, that one that I cleaned yesterday that you caught had 8 smelt in its stomach. So it's not like it was starving. And they looked like they were all eating like that morning or something, you know.
Yeah, sunlight, and that's when you always catch them at the furnace.
And that's what they're probably
First
doing
thing
there.
you catch is a splake. Almost 90% of the trips we ever had. You'd be like, yep, sun's up, get ready, we're gonna get some splake.
No kidding, as soon as the sun's up.
A few mornings I'd be casting. When that guy was like, oh, they don't bite Cleos here. I was like, a Coho salmon don't bite a Cleo?
Okay,
He's
right.
like, okay, bud. Well, take 6 casts later, I pulled one up on the bank. He's like, I'll be damned. And I pulled like 3 more up. That's before the sun even came in. I just kept glowing it up. Yellow glow painted a whole Cleo, 3/4 ounce.
Bomb it out
I
there.
saw it, it was just launching it. Salt wind, you know what I mean?
I used one at the Esky for Cohos when they were running in the fall, and I could just bomb it to the islands. I caught some fish on it, but not enough. I ended up doing much better on those fat wraps. And they bounced off the bottom nice, so I didn't get snagged up too much.
A rumblebee.
Yeah, and I could roll them slow, you know, and get
Had
it
a good wobble.
and piss them off, right?
I caught majority of mine on a Super Vibrex #3.
I did have some luck on spinners on certain days too. Vibrex in particular.
Like up by the dam, that's what I was banging them on. Because you could roll it through that fast current a little bit better.
Okay, yeah.
Get a side shot like this as they're facing upstream. You roll it across their face so they want to just go over to the left and bang it as it goes by.
They were pretty good eating too. The early ones.
Yeah.
And there was lots of early ones.
One day I caught like 6 pinks in a row and I was like, man, I could have sworn they were Coho out there, you know?
Uh-huh.
I pretty much walked right out to their bed just to kind of see how many were on it. I was like, boy, it looked like there was like 30 on there, and I seen some pinks too, but they were up in the front. I must have pushed them all to the back of the hole. Once I got them pinks over there, dude, I must have caught 15 in a row. This guy was like, that guy was like, I'll take some of them. I just kept letting them go for a little.
Well, I bet he would take some.
Take video releases, letting them go.
And you know, they're all planted, you know, they're planting their shit out of those things.
Well, they're all gonna die too. I could have
Yeah.
gave them a couple, I guess.
I gave quite a few away last year.
Get your own.
People I know. But yeah, if you're fishing, get your own. Figure it out. It's much more satisfying eating your own fish.
Yeah. You gotta learn how to catch them one way.
Ruben, what's up? Doing a little ice fishing here on Lake Superior. Yeah, man. I want to go outside with this wind. Oh, I got a tiny fish out there. Come on, fishies. Where you at? I can't believe the perch hasn't even, the single hasn't even rolled through in so long. There's a bunch of perch sitting somewhere. And not just in their fridge.
There. I got a lot of it.
Nice that we got a couple of freshies. Wait till spring. Oof. They're gonna take a pounding. The one you got looks like it's got something in his belly.
Mm-hmm.
Round.
Just catch perch that thing all day.
I know. You would be in business. I'd take 50 of those.
Yeah.
Over 50, 13 inches.
15 of them every day.
Perfect.
It's enough for the family. 30 fillets right there.
30 fillets, yeah. Not too much time at the fillet table.
5 for me, 5 for everyone else, and the 5 that are left over go back to me.
Exactly. I'll take care of them 5.
Fish on the bottom.
Cruising. Oh, yeah. Might be something interesting. Might just be a round whitefish. The old tuber. Those silverfish are Coho salmon. Lake Superior Coho salmon. They run a little smaller bodied, but they're probably the best eating salmon I've ever eaten. Or ever will eat.
Something just was coming up to this, but then it went back down like it was a whitefish or something.
Something up high.
It started to come up and then it went down. Like one of the big ones that is slow moving.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be a whitefish or something.
They almost just like flutter over there like a butterfly.
I guess it could be a herring, but I just never see the herring at this show.
You know, we really didn't mark any schools that we ever thought were herring until yesterday. But they were big. They seemed pretty big. Too deep bodied.
I'll have that camera in a little bit. It's a $100 camera.
Oh, you're gonna get that?
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun to check that stuff out.
Yeah, I'll make my own bracket for putting it in the water or whatever.
That way you can index it nicely, because that was a
You
big.
can put the camera back here, and then you let the camera watch everything. You know.
Oh, that way you're not tangling up all the time.
Yeah, you can't put it down like Brian does it.
I used to put mine in the middle or on the end, I think, and watch down the line.
In shallow water, you can put it right there, but you just put it outside the shack.
I didn't, because I needed to pull it up all the time when I'd hook a bass, a jeans pond and stuff, you know.
You gotta make like a tripod for it, like a piece of like small like CPVC, and then spray paint the CPVC black or something. You get some of that gray.
Mine came with like this little bracket that went over the top,
Yeah.
similar to that.
Yeah.
And then you just turned
Yeah.
the cord,
Cord,
basically.
yeah. You need something better to pinch the
Yeah.
cord.
And then
In
current,
like 2 spots, you want the cord pinched. You know what I mean?
yeah. In current, it was terrible.
Oh yeah, they just pull away.
But I've seen guys make little stands for them to land in the mud. And then like stand up, you know, kind of, 6 inches off the bottom, say. And then those guys that were whitefish fishing out in front of the harbor. And then they could watch their eggs and see when the whitefish picked them up, you know. Set the hook. They're like, I catch twice as many whitefish this way. It's like, you probably do. There's a lot to go through for one whitefish a day.
Yeah.
So you were catching one every other day. Now you're catching one every day. I remember one time I seen an old timer come off there with like 7 of them though. What the
Joe
heck?
Molesky and Harvey Oil come out there all the time by the shipwreck out there, by that green can.
Oh yeah? How many would they get?
Bucket full.
No
That's
kidding.
in a white bucket. Yeah, that's a big jumbo perch. A couple smell. Maybe remember the smoke nuts that used to be
Yes, I do.
Nobody ever remembers.
I do. Oh, shoot. We got a splake up high. Look at these things, the way they leave.
They just leave it sit there? Oh my god.
I know.
It almost seemed like they just wanted it sitting there.
And just come by
He's
and
coming
tap
back
it.
again.
He is.
Yeah, that's a freaking whitefish.
You think so? I want to see it. Oh, God.
Should have stood looked at it. Yeah, I can see it right here.
Yeah, I didn't want to lean over really and spook it, but it doesn't seem to bother him too much. So you're not holding your feet.
I'm not gonna see my spoon right here.
Yeah, you've seen it. Decent sized fish. Yeah, that one you hooked was just sitting there, wasn't it?
So I mean, I got a spawn bag and just throwing a bobber halfway out there.
Really? You might just go cruising by and slurp it up, you know?
That's how they catch them in there. Up there in a key and Copper Harbor.
Even under the ice? Spawn bag.
Or slip bobber.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can sit there and fish them over the side of the boat too.
Yeah. A huge splake population out
Yeah,
there.
it's incredible.
That's what I've heard. Absolutely.
And there's Menominee. You know, they're all over. They
Everything else.
follow the splake around and they're breeding and eating your eggs.
Of course they do. Look at those little mouths. What's our ice thickness here? We probably got a foot of good ice, and then probably
Another foot of slush.
another foot of slush and layers ice.
It's all hard, but once you drill down about 6 inches, it's slush.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers going on.
If it gets warm out here, it would be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. If it got warm and rained or something, we would have a nightmare getting back to shore. Because it'd be up to our knee boots. Oh, there's a fish. Looks like a perch, too. Oh, come on. There's a couple of them there. I could have swore those were going to be jumbos. Might still be. What the
Then
heck?
we'll take a walk.
Oh, we're going to have to take a walk and find some
25
fish.
minutes.
25 minutes, we're taking a walk. Gonna have to find some fish. This is getting frustrating. I don't know if that was a school of Menominee or what the heck it was, but they weren't biting. They were not biting. This wax form's just a shell of this former self. Bang, bang, it's going on.
Crash. This lock will say this thing's broken.
It will. Getting to be that time.
Squeaky chair.
Squeaky chair, right? Every time we talk about going outside, wind howls. Herring? No, I've caught some herring before, and those are hard to catch too. But this is a menominee, a little bit different in the mouth than the herring. A lot smaller, super tiny mouth. I mean, it's crazy small, huge eyes. Excellent eating, I guess. So we're gonna try that sucker out. Hard to catch. We got some coho and some jumbos. Nothing wrong with that either. These are delicious, of course. But the fishing sucks right now, so we're gonna take a little walk outside here pretty quick. See if we can find some perch. But this wind is terrible, so it's gonna be a challenge. But you gotta buck up and go out there and do something. I think I'll just bounce from hole to hole while you bounce from hole to hole, leapfrog, whatever, eh?
Yeah, cover more ground.
Yeah. If you start marking them, I start hitting them, then we'll jump in the same hole.
Bring a auger with. We just drilled too quick. Faster that way.
Yeah, we could do that. We got plenty of batteries, so it'll be alright. I think our other propane tank is outside. Well, I'm gonna have to start gearing up for this walk. We're gonna hammer some perch outdoors and fight the wind. If we find them and they stay on us for a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and maybe set up a shack on there. We'll see. We'll see.
Back in about a 45 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in here with our limit in no time. Let's hope that. Well, I appreciate you guys all coming in and checking us out with our Lake Superior trip today. We will catch you guys later.